How you doing? I'm Darren with ASHKICKIN Barbecue. If this is your first time to the channel, then welcome. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Today we are talking spatchcock chicken on the Traeger Ironwood 885, and it's a very exciting video for me today because we are going to be using my honey chipotle barbecue, ASHKICKIN honey chipotle barbecue seasoning on this spatchcock chicken. We're cooking this up for lunches for the week, and I'm super excited to finally get a video out showing you this rub. It is available through Suckle Busters, and a lot of time went into making this. You know, we went through 6 trial versions at home, and then with the co-packer, quite a few more. So this has been months in the making, and what we have is just a very sweet heat, well-balanced, sweet, savory, all the above rub, and it gives a fantastic color on stuff. I've used it in competitions, done well with it, so I'm really proud to be able to bring this video to you right now. So let's bring you in and show you how we're going to prep this spatchcock chicken. All right, so here we have a 4.73 pound chicken, and like I said, we're just doing this for lunches for the week, so it's not going to be anything too fancy, but I can promise you that it's going to be delicious. So I'm just going to get this opened up. All right, so here's our chicken. Just going to check the inside, make sure there's nothing in there. All right, so we're just going to get this patted dry, soak up any of the juice that's come out of the package. Now to spatchcock, we're just going to go ahead and remove the spine out of here. And I like to use a poultry shears for this, just a little bit safer than using a knife. You can use a knife, but I've seen too many close calls and or bad accidents using a knife, so I just like to take the safe route. Now you can save this, don't throw it away. We can use it for a chicken stock. If you guys want to see a video on that, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do one. I'm just gonna go ahead and pat out the inside. Now right here we have a little bit of skin that we just don't need, so we're just going to cut that off like so. Take this off. Now at this point, got a little bit more skin up here I'm going to take off. We pretty much have the bird ready to go. However, you can see it's not sitting quite flat yet, so you can either push down to crack the bone in here, or you can slice it with a knife. I think today we'll just try and push it, just like that. Now you can see it's sitting flat. It's a really nice looking bird. I'm just gonna go ahead and dry that off some more. We'll flip it over and we'll get the bottom seasoned first. All right, so we are gonna come in with the ASHKICKIN barbecue honey chipotle. Just a nice even coating all across the back of the bird, and you can smell the chipotle on there. You can smell the sweet, nice smoky smell to it. We're just gonna let this sit in for a few minutes, let it adhere to the bird. All right, so after a couple minutes, you can see I flipped it over. I got it on a cooking rack. You know I love cooking birds on the cooking rack because you don't have to move around and mess up the seasoning. And I did just spray this with a little bit of cooking oil so it doesn't stick. Now we're just gonna come in with the honey chipotle barbecue. Just get a nice even coat all the way around. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna sauce this bird yet or not, just because we're chopping it up and, like I said, using it for lunches. So that'll be a game time decision. Make sure we get these wings. And I'll have a link down below for this seasoning with a discount code. Code ASHKICKIN saves you 10% on your order. It is starting to get into a few retailers, so you can check the Suckle Busters website to see if there's any retailers near you that carry Suckle Busters products. And then if they do, you can ask them to order it if they haven't already. So there we go. We have our bird seasoned up. We're just going to let this kind of start to sweat in a little bit. And I'll meet you outside at the Traeger. I have cooking pellets, hickory pellets inside of it. We're going to be running at about 300 degrees for about an hour or so, and then we'll crank it up and kind of maybe get that skin a little crispy. But yeah, 300 degrees, hickory pellets. So I'll meet you outside at the Traeger. All right, so we are out here at the Ironwood 885. We have our temperature set at 300 degrees. Got the bird smack in the middle. I'm gonna let this go for about an hour before I even check temperatures. I know it's not gonna be done in an hour just because I've done these so many times. You can see we have a great color forming already, so I'll check back in an hour and let you know where the temps are at. We'll see you then. All right, so it has been 1 hour. You can see the chicken is looking absolutely fantastic. We're getting some great color. And now at this point, I think we're gonna get a thermometer in there so we can just monitor the temps for the rest of the cook. So you can see I have my ThermoWorks dot right here. I'm just going to be getting this in the thickest part of the breast to monitor it. So I'm also going to rotate this bird for even cooking. That way everything is getting done at the right time. I'm just going to come in, thickest part of the breast, get it in right there. And you can see we're sitting at about 123 degrees. So I'll bring you back when this is done and let you know how long it's been. All right, so our alarm just went off. We were sitting at 162 degrees. I'm just gonna come in with a little bit of butter just to kind of shine the skin up a little bit, get it a little bit extra crispy here for the last few degrees. So like I said, this is getting all shredded anyways, so I didn't want to put any sauce on here. I kind of like chicken without sauce, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just get some nice butter on this, get it looking nice and shiny, and let's be real, who doesn't like butter? So I think that's looking really good right there. We're just gonna let this go for a few more minutes, let the skin kind of dry out, get a little bit more crispy, and we'll pull it off and see how it is. So I'll bring you back when it's time to pull it off. All right, it has been about 5 minutes. You can see our chicken is looking absolutely fantastic. We got some great color from the rub. That skin looks nice and crisp. That butter really helped it out. So I'm gonna get this inside, let it rest for, I don't know, about 10-15 minutes. We'll slice into it and do the taste test. We'll see you then. All right, so it has been about 10 minutes. We've gone ahead and let this bird rest, and I don't know if you can see it, but this thing is absolutely beautiful. We got wonderful color on it. It smells fantastic. Just a little recap of what we did. We seasoned it up with the ASHKICKIN barbecue honey chipotle, threw it on the Traeger, 300 degrees. It literally, right after I got done buttering this, the timer went off, so it was a 2-hour cook exactly. I can't wait any longer. We got to try this out. I'm going to bring you in and show you how it looks. So let's dive into this. All right, so just wanted to go ahead and show you. Everything's looking good. Nice crispy skin. Now let's go ahead and carve into this. So I'm gonna have it face me just so it's a little bit easier. We'll come in, we're just gonna come straight down, remove the thigh and the leg, nice and juicy, just dripping, that's perfect. Take off the other one. Beautiful, beautiful quarter here. Looks absolutely fantastic. Now let's go ahead and get into the breast meat. I'm just gonna take this off like so. Set that off to the side. Look at that, nice juicy bird. A lot of moisture on the board. Looks fantastic, perfectly cooked. Set that off to the side. Slice into this breast here. Look at that. Look at the moisture in that bird. Just dripping. Absolutely gorgeous. Feels very tender. I mean, look at that. Just a beautiful looking chicken breast here. Love the moisture in it. That is perfect. So let's pull you out and let's do a taste test. All right, it is the moment of truth. We're gonna go ahead and try out this bird. Little skin on there. Nice big chunk. Very tender, very juicy. Cheers. It's so tender. It is so juicy. I mean, it just pulls right apart. That is a perfectly cooked chicken. For a little bite of the skin here. Of course, I'm biased, but right away, I'm getting a touch of sweet. Then it goes into savory with a little bit of back end heat just lingering on my tongue. It's not overbearing. If you're kind of a wuss when it comes to heat, this isn't gonna blow your face off or anything like that. It is just a very well-balanced, well-rounded rub. Of course, I'm biased, but I spent a lot of time, and there's a lot of people that helped out with this to make it what it is, and I truly believe it's a fantastic rub. I'm gonna try another piece of this because this is some fantastic chicken. And I know it's for lunch, so if I have to skip lunch for a day to try it out, that's fine by me. Just so tender and so juicy. Cheers, guys. Absolutely fantastic. I love that sweet chipotle smoky taste. It's just so good. Like, it's so good. And of course, I'll have a link down below. It's available through Suckle Busters, like I said. Code ASHKICKIN saves you 10% on your order. And you got to try it to see for yourself because, of course, I'm going to say it's good. It's my rub, but it is fantastic. So good. Just a really simple, easy spatchcock chicken. I mean, we're gonna get a lot of good meat out of this for lunch, and I just wanted to kind of showcase my rub to you guys. I'm gonna have a lot of videos coming using it, but that's kind of why I've been absent lately, is because I've been working on this, competitions, and a million other things. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, stay safe, and we will see you next time.